Good 101, my military journey so far. So it started in Henderson, North Carolina. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? It was like a month where people were getting unalived like every week. And like I realized that I was in West End, like in the middle of the hood. I was like, you know what? I don't need to stay here any longer. I was working a job at Food Line and I just realized like, me being like I was, 18 years old, and I was like, yeah, no, this is not gonna be my life. Me and my dad just got into an argument because I thought I knew more and all this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't talking. So I hit up a recruiter, you know what I'm saying? He came down and he was like, when did you turn 18? Last week. Oh, he was like, oh, you're serious. I was like, yeah, man, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to get out of here. So I take the practice ASVAB, score pretty good on there. He's like, okay, we can get you in with this, but I'm gonna let you take another one. I was like, okay, for sure. I appreciate it. So I walk down to the shop where my dad works, and I tell him my conversation. I'm like, yo, pops, I just want to tell you that I'm sorry for talking to you like that. He was like, you good, man? And I want to tell you that I'm joining the army. He smiled at me. He was like, you're joining the what? I was like, I'm joining the army. He was like, okay. He's like, what you gonna do? I was like, I'm gonna be infantry just like you. He was like, his smile faded. He was like, no, you're not doing that. Pick another job. You're not doing infantry. I was like, pops, why I can't do infantry? He was like, no, you're not doing that. So me and my pops, we talked for a long time. He tells me about his military stories. Like I didn't know my dad went like everywhere. Like he deployed like everywhere. It was in everything. I was like, holy shit. Because he rarely talks about his military experience with me. So he started showing me old pictures and awards and everything, and I was like, holy fuck, you were the man. He says, I'm proud of you for making this decision. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you for wanting to do something with your life. And he explained to me like everything that's going on in Henderson right now. I'm proud of you that you want to leave and do something with your life. Yeah, that goes on like that. I go down to the recruiting station, you know what I'm saying, and I take the ASVAB. They're pretty happy about my scores. And he's like, what you want to do? Well, I don't know because I wanted to go infantry. My dad said no. They laughed at me. They was like, okay, we'll help you. We'll figure it out.